Hello everyone, welcome to Monke Theory. Well, if you're on the channel. So, before we start, I just want to explain some things. I'm going to be making theories in Gorilla Tag, and we're going to start with a theory that... Now, if you're on the Monke Theory channel, this video will have a different intro introducing the channel a little bit. So, if you're on my current channel, you can ignore this. No, don't ignore it. If you're on Banana Gamer 9, go ahead and go to this channel. It has the same theory videos, but it's a channel dedicated to it. There will be some Monke Theory exclusive videos to that channel about some theories, and I'll do exclusive theories to that channel. Well, anyway, let's just get into the video. Now, we're not going to be standing at a green screen the whole time. That's boring. We're actually going to go around the different maps, and depending on where we're theorizing at, the theme will be in a different map. So, let's go. So, to start with our theory, this theory of it being fake, you see how there's a giant glass dome around the planet. If you think about it, that is very hard to do, especially on a planet. And for it being the moon, you'd think that instead of stopping the planet, stopping where the glass is and it going around, it would actually go on for longer and then go round, like how the Earth is, and we would end up going round without knowing. You'd think that that'd be how it works, but no, there's a big glass enclosure, and we don't really have zero gravity unless we go to the space rocks. We really don't slow fall, really, at all. And I think this actually makes sense because we see rotating planets. They could have put TV screens or digital screens on each glass panel, or just on the outside of the glass enclosure to trick us we're in space. It'd be very easy to do that. And we did see that in the Obelisk live event, they were experimenting with new gravity physics where they actually had us walk around the obelisk just like this planet. Not only that, but we tested physics similar to the floating space rocks over there. The obelisk event is the event that connects this whole theory together and unlocks the door to the truth. And I just think it's very odd that they were experimenting on that with an obelisk, and then out of nowhere they discover planets that do the same exact thing. Those two facts already prove that we're in a fake space dome, and this is all set up by G.S.P. or Gorilla Corp. The point is, Gorilla Corp is a fake company. Gorilla Corp created G.S.P., a fake company, so that they could trick us into being out in space and harming the Monke. Have you seen the death reports ever since the space update? Anyway, forget about that. And these weird space rocks are very similar to stuff we've had experience with before in the Obelisk event. My only question is, why don't we see the alien planet? Where the alien... And there's also something else I forgot to mention. How are we breathing in space without a spacesuit? I understand releasing spacesuit cosmetics specifically for this update, but why don't they give us at least a free spacesuit that's not from the store that we can wear while we're in here? And it's weird, because if we can breathe in here, that proves the space dome theory even more. You see those like little tubes? Those are tubes of oxygen flowing through this giant dome, fake space dome. It all makes sense. Now, let's change to a new area. Oh, by the way, this is Banana World, my planet I claimed. Check out the YouTube short. Anyway, I forgot to mention, those space rocks that make you like float until you get to the other top of the surface on that weird galaxy rock color thing. We've had experience with zero gravity with the moon eye, which I also believe was set up and fake. Oh yeah, credit to Ryder or Duck Animations for the theory idea. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is, this is all fake and set up. We've had experience with zero gravity, and there were zero gravity tests in the obelisk event. Not only that, but there's just lack of workers in this place. This place is so empty. Like, it's only the people who are in the server. There's no workers using the telescopes. There are no workers flying spaceships to see more planets. We're just enclosed in this glass dome in a so-called space map. We're not in space. We're in a set-up room made by G.S.P, aka Gorilla Corp. It makes sense if you connect the dots to the obelisk event experiments, and you connect all the physics that were also connected with that, and connect like an old event like the moon eye event. If you don't know what that is, it was back in 2024. Here's the picture of it. That gave us zero gravity, which I believe was also set up in the early stages of Gorilla Corp. Now, Gorilla Corp didn't exist back then, or did it? But that's a theory for another day. My point is, we are enclosed in a fake space dome, and this is not space. We're enclosed in a fake dome created by G.S.P, aka Gorilla Corp. That was it for today's theory. If today's theory was kind of short, I'm sorry, because I had to retake this video, and I kind of forgot what I was talking about last time. But anyway, that was just a theory, a Monke Theory. Banana out.